Hey everyone, it's me, Curtis Parody, and welcome to another fun weekend gaming video. Today, as you can tell, unfortunately my face is probably right over top of the logo in the corner, we are in Civilization 5. This is another fun video game that I enjoy playing every once in a while, so I thought, let's play this because, we played The Sims in the past, so I thought, let's play Civilization number 5. So let's jump into the single player. Let's set up a game. Randomized leaders. So we can choose a bunch of different leaders. They all have different, pieces with them, so they can... advantages, sorry, is kind of what the word is.
That's kind of what the word is. Make sure you use a freaking word right.
So, there's tons of different ones. Let's go with someone fun. We could go with Alexander. I don't know. Azika. No idea who you are. Augustus Caesar. Bismarck from Germany. Das Germany. Catherine from Russia. Darius the First from Persia. Elizabeth from England, where the sun never sets. Interesting. Gandhi from India. Hello. Genghis Khan. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm very sorry, buddy. I also don't know how to pronounce your name. Montezuma. He's from the Aztecs. Napoleon. He's from France. Oda, he's Japan, Japanese. Ramus II, Ramus, that's from Egypt. I don't have a clue how to pronounce that. Suleiman from the Ottoman Empire. Washington from the Americas, or Wuzutan from China. Let's pick, I don't know. Let's just let the computer randomly pick. I'm not gonna pick one. Continents is something I do enjoy having. Map size. Let's go standard size. Difficulty level. Because I'm no good at this, we should probably do something simple. For learning the game, settler. Chieftain. It's kind of where I normally play. Let's play warlord, which is easy still. Like game pace, standard game pace. Let's not do anything crazy here. And let's start the game. So simple enough. So it appears that we are Persian. Congratulations, everyone.
You lead a strong and wise people.
There's a giant thing there.
Great Persian leader Cyrus revolted against
Immortal.
the mighty Median Empire, and by 550 BC,
Specializes in defeating
Medes
managers.
were no more.
Interesting. So these are our two special cases things that we get. So let's begin our journey. So this is the game here. As you can tell, everything is surrounded in clouds because we actually don't know about our surroundings yet. So it's pretty simple like that. So the first thing that we get is this menu, which I appear to be right over top of. So good placement for a menu, Curtis. Good placement for a menu. So what's this say? Consider sending your warriors. I don't care. Thank you. Whatever. We'll do whatever we want. I'll do what I want. Okay, so where's a good place to found a city? Right here, I guess. Let's found a city. Persepolis, apparently, is what our first city is called. So we have a warrior, first off. The thing that I enjoy doing is I just automate them to explore. So they find things like this, which are ruins, and then you can get money from them and stuff like that. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna choose a production. So each city can actually produce a different thing from different units and different buildings. Bunch of different stuff, which is really cool. The first thing that I want to build is a scout. They will allow us to see, again, more of the area around us. Next, we're going to choose a research. This is something that is across our entire country or nation. The first thing, well, I do see some cows right here. Let's go with animal husbandry. It also has another perk to that. So this will take 10 turns. This is a turn-based game if you didn't already know that. So each thing takes a certain number of turns. We can jump into this. Where does it say that? Here it is. Scout will take 7 more turns to build. And then there's a bunch of other stuff here from food, culture, all that other stuff. I'm not really sure how it all kind of works. I kind of understand the gist of it, but... Anyway, let's jump into this. Let's next turn. So I just hit the enter key. We advance in time and space from 4000 to BC. It is now 3960. We apparently found some ancient ruins, which is very cool. If I could figure out how to move around, here we go. So that team's just going to keep going that way, and I'm just going to advance to my next turn. in the very beginning, there's very few things you can do. Simply because we're just starting out, so it's very simple. We can adopt a policy, though. These are kind of fun, too. They open up a bunch of different branches and stuff like that. We can only choose from the first 3. Tradition. Tradition is best for small empires. Adopting tradition greatly increases the rate of border expansion in cities and also grants 3+ culture in your capital city. Liberty, best for civilizations which desire rapid expansion, which is something I might actually look into. Honor, it improves the effectiveness of one's army. So I am going to adopt Liberty, which will allow us to expand faster, hopefully. So we're going to close, and we're going to move on to our next turn. So again, everything takes turns, or a number of turns to actually get us to do this. Natural wonder found. So every time we find a different wonder, these are kind of cool too. Congratulations, the discovery of a rock of Gibraltar has brought happiness in your empire. Cool. Ruins explored. So that's actually a national wonder that we found, apparently, which is right here. Yeah. And there's actually something over here. This is a city-state. These are kind of cool. Let's advance our next turn. City-states they're not full countries. They're just one. Hello, Mr.
People of the
Washington.
United States of America welcome you.
Thank you. So we can do different things with this. Whenever we meet a new nation, this kind of pops up. We can declare war. We can trade with them. We can demand certain other things. Kind of like it's the same thing as trading, except we don't offer anything in exchange. We can also discuss different policies and stuff like that. But for right now, I'm just going to say goodbye, because I don't really have anything to talk to him. But it is nice to know. So again, these city-states, this is Stockholm. It will never have more than one city, and because we can have more cities, and we'll get into that in the future. But city-states cannot. They also ask for things. They're kind of like little mini missions inside of the game. They ask for like certain things to happen, and you can protect them and stuff like that. But they're not a real big part of the game. We'll advance another turn here. Our scout is getting closer and closer to being found. So again, you're probably going to notice there's some different things all over the map. These are different resources that we can actually use to help build our nation. And bum. So we've just built a scout. I'm going to automate him to explore some more because I want to know exactly what we're dealing with on this map. Next, we're going to choose production. I would like a warrior. This way we can position him to stay at the city and protect it in the event that barbarians come or someone else decides to. We found another one, Mount Fuji. So every time we find one of these natural wonders, which apparently is, right here, we're positioned very close to it. These help the happiness in our city. So the more happiness we have, which you can see up in the corner here, we have 11 happiness, which is good. These all go together to use in different ways. Oh, look, okay, so we've researched animal husbandry, which is always fun. Thou shalt not muzzle the ox and tradeth out the corn. I don't know what that means, but anyway. Ruins explored, yay. So as you can see, our borders have expanded here a little bit. As the city gets better and better, we expand out. So our next thing that we are going to research, I kind of want to research. Let's research the wheel. Seems pretty vital. So we'll research that and advance to our next turn. So as you can see, time kind of ticks by pretty quickly here. Sydney. So we've discovered a city-state of Sydney. You are the first great empire that we have met. So they provide us with 30 pieces of gold, which is very nice. So thank you very much, Sydney. They are located over here. So Sydney will never grow. I'm sorry. Australia will never become a country. But it's there. It's a city-state. It's also like a maritime city-state, meaning it is good for like harbors and stuff like that. This is a barbarian encampment. Ooh, look, we zoom in a little. So they're kind of like a city-state, but they're barbarians. They never demand anything. You cannot reason with them, and basically the only thing I ever do with them is I just kill them. So yeah. Also, there appears to be a border right here, which will be another country, I assume. I don't know where Washington is. I would assume. I thought his border was blue, but maybe that shouldn't be him because we just discovered that. I don't know where Washington is. Maybe we came in contact with one of his troops. If we come across them, like other scouts and stuff from other nations, we meet each other, and that's how it kind of works. So, pretty simple on that front. Next turn, please. So, bam, bam, bam. So we've met another city-state here, and another city-state. So there's a bunch of different city-states over in this area. Sidon and Belgrade, I'm not sure. So there's lots of city-states around us, which is interesting. Kind of nice to have those because they never try to like make their borders larger. There's a cat behind me playing with a toy. But so we can kind of expand without having to run into another country. Because the last thing you want is when you are trying to play a game and there's a cat in your room playing with a toy. When you're trying to expand your borders and you're like, I'm going to get that resource, and then another country like gets that border instead. So annoying. Discovered another set of ruins. We may adopt another policy here. So this collective rule speeds the training of settlers by 50%. So that'll actually be very useful. You will see that. This is, oh, and we've got a new settler because of it. So that's always a good plus. So the game will highly recommend locations where we should place the settler. So I'm going to put him, over here. It's not advised usually to let settlers leave your camp without protection. We'll do it anyway. Just go here for right now. What are we doing? Can we move? Yes, I would like you to move there. There we go. Wrong click. Sorry, my mistake. So I got them to move out in that direction. Where are my warriors? Oh, they're way up there. Okay, well, whatever. That's fine. You guys, I'm going to actually stop you from being automated. And I guess we'll interact with you in the next turn because I can't. So also there's a certain number of moves each thing can do. It's kind of like a board game, but you know, in video game form. So I'm going to get these guys to sit here and on an alert, and then I'm going to move these guys into this position as well. So they're very slow moving. So my hope is that no one captures them, because settlers on their own can be captured if they are like not protected. The normal thing would be to have like a warrior and your settler on the same square and then move them together. But we don't have that luxury today. I'm going to train a worker so that we can start working the land. And this warrior was just made. I'm going to get him to garrison the city. That will give us some strength. And you can tell we've gained this little thing that's right here over top. And that's helping to protect our city. So we're going to advance one more. Our settler has arrived on the same square as this, which is good. It's good for protection. We will now found another city, which is a good sign. This is Pasagrada. I'm not sure how to say that. But anyway, we founded another city, which is a good sign, so nothing wrong with that. And we will begin training a warrior. We'll train another warrior. That way he can kind of defend that. And as for the scout, I am going to send him automate again. I just wanted him to stop there in case something bad happened. I can see that these guys are in very close contact with one another, but nothing is going to happen. Because they can fight each other too, which is another fun part of the game. So you can go to war with like different areas, or of course the barbarians, which this camp is so close, I'm probably going to kill it. But I guess that this city-state over here is probably going to ask for this one to be killed, and then you get more money if you do it at that time. So that's a thing. Oh, so now we're fighting. And we've won. 9 damage. Attacks your warrior, 3 damage. So what can we do? I'm actually just going to finish that guy off. Get out of our faces. Can you get out of our face? You died! Okay, so now what we're going to do is nothing, because that character, or that unit is out of moves. So we're going to just zoom around. Enter back in. Another turn. So as you can see, turns are going by pretty quickly here. You have researched a new technology, the wheel. That's right, everyone. We have the wheel. I'm going to get these guys to heal. I'm going to choose a new research. We are going to research. What do we got around us? Let's take a look. We've got a lot of this, which is marble. Oh, that requires masonry. which requires masonry. What is this? Requires the calendar. Cotton requires the calendar. So you can see when I hover over this, some of the stuff says below me probably what it requires. So for right now, I am just going to go with, okay, pottery opens up, sailing, calendar, and writing, mathematics, masonry. We'll go with mining for right now. So we'll click on that, and we'll move on to our next turn. So our border's expanded again, so we've got this new oasis, which is nice. It supplies us with 3 food and 1 gold, which is very nice. So that's really cool. You can actually jump into these cities as well and figure out where everything is being made. So we're getting a bunch of food from here. 2 food, 1 production, 1 gold. 2 food, appears to be 3 gold. 2 food, 2 gold. So the city works out a way to manage all of this. And there is a way to fix that. Oh, it's underneath me, so sorry. I'll move this in another thing. Anyway, right now it's on its default focus, so the game is kind of just choosing for itself, but I can focus more on food if I want to, production, all this stuff, and it will actually change how fast we can actually build stuff, so it's kind of a cool thing. We can also buy tiles if we want to, if we have a bunch of money. Currently we only have 354 pieces of gold. We're gaining 13 per turn, so not too much, but again, we're in our very early times, so we're gonna just keep going here. Next turn, please. My phone has just went off, so that's a good sign. Next turn, please. So sometimes turns don't, like, at this point, they don't even have some, like this one, there's nothing even to do, so I just keep hitting the button. And I'm out of Sunny D. It's a sad day. These are cool, they come up every once in a while. The world's most well-fed people. We are in 3rd place. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. So, a bunch of unmet characters. Washington is the only one we have met. He's currently at 2. So this is by, like, the amount of food that we are creating. So we have just finished mining, which is always good. We are going to now research masonry, which will allow us to mine these 2 things, which will get us more gold in the future. So these guys are here, and they are going to automate, explore. Keep exploring, guys. We got a lot of world to look at. And there will be multiple continents as well. So at some point, we will have to become seafaring peoples and go and search. I'm not sure if in this version, I know in Civilization 4, you used to be able to, like, exchange maps with other characters. So you could, like, be like, hey, I'll show you my map if you show us ours. But I can't figure out how to find that in this version, so I'm not sure if it's in here or not. Next turn, please. So, which basically means we just have to find all of the map ourselves. So, yeah. So the city has grown a little bit, which is a good sign. It currently has 3 citizens in it. So you can see the number of citizens here, ranked by, of course, the amount of food and stuff like that. So. And then the culture shows the amount of borders. So the borders expand every time you get more culture. So I don't know a lot about it, but there's a lot of stuff you can keep track of in this game. I'm, like, very noobish at it, if you probably already haven't noticed. Because I probably missed some other things. There's a barbarian encampment, so another one over here, which we shall destroy at some point. I still haven't destroyed that one. Okay, so here's where the USA is. There apparently is New York City and Washington. So those are there. So they're not too far from us. Our borders will probably touch in the future. Because I'm thinking the founding of a city in this area could be good. I'm not sure. I like to found them, or the game also likes when you found them beside a river, because you get fresh water right off the bat. So that's always a plus. Next turn, please. Masonry. So we have achieved masonry, which is a good sign. So we'll be able to start mining certain stuff. We're going to choose our next production. I would like, so we're going to search pottery so that we can get the calendar for this. And that will be the next thing, certainly. Hit enter again and advance into our next turn. It's very simple. Hey, hey, hey! So we've created a worker. Now what you can do, you can send them off to do different things. I am going to automate, build improvements, automate. I like the computer, do your thing, right? So the computer will send them to do stuff that it feels are important. Also, you'll notice sometimes these have a little diamond or a little thing on them. This is like your science advisor recommends this one, economic advisor, and your military advisor. So, a couple different things that are recommended there. I want to build another warrior. I don't like the fact that we don't have that many of them. +1 production in every city, or citizenship tile improvements, construction rate increases by 25. All right, sure, we'll use that one. Done, done, done. And then these guys, this is also another worker, which we appear to have gained. I'm going to just automate him, and that will be that. Anyway, so that's our first, 20 minutes of playing this game. It's been, went by really quickly, actually. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will have a brand new episode in the very near future. Tell me in the comment section below what you think. Have I missed some crucial step that I was probably supposed to do? Probably, because I don't know a lot about this game, but it is a lot of fun as we get further into it. Right now we're in like the developmental stage, but it does matter in the future as to what we are doing now, so it's kind of cool. Anyway, hopefully I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, of course, don't forget to hit up that like button, subscribe, and of course share the episode with your friends if you are interested. Until next time, I'm Curtis Parody, and happy gaming.